Hey guys! Alright, so the Real Housewives of New Jersey Season 9 just premiered, and this is going to be my review. So the Real Housewives of New Jersey premiered, and I gotta say, this episode was like really good. And I know that I like fluctuate all the time, which one is my favorite Housewives series, which one's not. But Jersey, Jersey was the first Housewives show that I ever watched. And so Jersey will always have like a place in my heart. But I can't lie that Jersey is like number 2 of my favorite Housewives series. New York is number 1. And then Atlanta is number 3. And just based on, I know that I always say that different franchises is like my number 2 and number 3. Like for New York, Atlanta, and Jersey, I always make sure that I watch the episodes the day that it airs or either the day after. Like I never go a week or 2 without seeing an episode like I do with Dallas and OC. Like OC, I'm 8 episodes behind. Dallas, I'm 2 episodes behind. But for Jersey, New York, and Atlanta, I'm always up to date within the same week, if that makes sense. So Jersey is definitely my second favorite Housewives franchise. New York is number 1. I think that they're all insane. New York is like insane, and then Atlanta, they're number 3, and those are my top 3 favorite Housewives. But Jersey fell off the map for me. Like last season I was really disappointed how they it was so rushed. It was 13 episodes. I didn't like the way that they introduced Danielle to the group last season. Like I wanted Danielle to be like, one at a time. You said this and you said that. But we just got her coming back in the group like, hey everybody, I missed you. Like I didn't like we didn't see the reaction that Teresa and Melissa got when they first met Danielle. Like it just season 8 was such a disappointment, and it fell off the map for me. I couldn't stand Siggy. I couldn't stand Margaret. So that's the reason why I just really fell back from Jersey. Season 6 was terrible with the twins and with the Amber girl. Season 7 was good though when Jacqueline returned. Season 7 is like one of the really good seasons that they had in years. But this premiere episode is like really good of season 9. It was actually really interesting. So I'm getting a good vibe that season 9 is going to be a really good season just based off the first episode. But you know what I'm also what also draws me back from Jersey? Jersey is the only Housewives show that is based off the family. It was really not based off the Housewives. It's based off the whole entire family. We got Joe Gorga. We got Joe Giudice. We got, remember when Caroline and her husband was on, it's based off them, and Jacqueline and her husband, it's based off the family, unlike the other Housewives. But I'm kind of getting bored now because it's like Teresa's a permanent cast member. This is her series pretty much. This is her palace. This is her place. Obviously she's not going nowhere, but Melissa, I'm not really interested in her family no more. I think that the fans like Joe Gorga more than they do like Melissa. I want Joe to hold a peach, or no, they don't hold peaches, or I want Joe to have a tagline rather than Melissa. But because Melissa's just, she's just she's like the Cynthia of this show. She's not needed. And I feel like they only have her around because of Teresa. And she could be a friend of the show. I don't think, and she's just annoying, right? Am I the only one who thinks that? Like Melissa, there's nothing new to you, ever. She hasn't had a storyline since her and Teresa made up. What's her storyline ever? Her little fashion store, her little pizza place. There's no storyline to her. I get that they keep her around because of Joe Gorga. But other than that, we can let her go. She's not interesting to me. Let's make Joe a housewife. Did y'all see the picture that he posted? Oh my God. Look at that. Ooh, he posted this picture the other day on Instagram. And boy, just drop the towel, Joe. Just drop it. Yeah, we gotta keep Joe on the show. I think he's bisexual, by the way. I know he's bisexual. I know he had some involvement with a guy before. I just know it. I know it. I think he only did it once though. I don't think he did it more than 3 times. I'll say that. But he's bisexual for sure. So let's talk about the premiere. Very beginning of the scene, Teresa and Melissa are going at it. This is like a clip of the feature. They're going at it. I guess Teresa thinks that Joe isn't around her father and she wants Melissa to get on him. Then they're arguing. It looks so scripted. I'm not really buying this Melissa versus Teresa feud. I'm not buying it, Bravo. So I don't know. We can stop entertaining this. I don't know why you guys. Come on. You can't tell me that it doesn't look scripted, right? Right? Melissa just needs a storyline. She's searching for an argument at this point to save her spot on the show. Melissa, you gotta go. You gotta go. But we want Joe. So Joe Gorga can stay, but you gotta go. Teresa is like a busy mom, like always, has 4 girls. Her father's living with her. Joe's still in jail. She said Joe has like a year left in jail. Side note, Joe is getting deported once he leaves prison next year. He's being deported back to Italy. And Teresa said that they are not getting divorced and she is just going to fight through it. So there's no word on if she's going to Italy or not. But so we've seen this episode that she's just, just working mom. Take care of her girls, to take care of her father. And then we got to Margaret. I don't something about Margaret. I never really got into Margaret. She's not funny to me. I think that what it was is that Siggy annoyed me last season. And then Margaret annoyed me last season because of the argument they had about the Hitler and Jews and cake being thrown around. Margaret just I don't like Margaret. I'm sorry. She just doesn't do it for me. And then she had sex in the shower on camera. Like, oh, like what? Who does that? Like, this is a clip right here. What is that? Oh my God. Margaret, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Like, you ought to be ashamed. Oh, you know good and well, first of all, not to age shame you. But Margaret, you're at a certain age where you should not be doing stuff on camera. You're not a spring chicken. I can still see the silhouettes through this shower thing. And oh God. Oh, you ought to be ashamed. Oh, you ought to be ashamed and embarrassed. What were you thinking? Like, you are no Melissa and Joe. No, I would not want to see you ever. But I want to get this erased from my mind. Oh. Yeah, so Margaret was there, and I just don't I actually wasn't paying attention to her in her scenes, but when I seen that, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I had to rewind it on my DVD. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I was like, she did not have sex in the shower unseen. Who does that? In the words of Siggy, trashy, trashy, trashy. So then, you know who I actually really, really love? I love Dolores. She just, you know what? She just reminds me of like angel hair spaghetti. I don't know why. Am I the only one who like relates people to food? Like, she just seems so calm and so smoothing. Like, she's angel hair spaghetti. Teresa's the pasta. Melissa is the cheese that you can do with and without the spaghetti on it. And Margaret is like the onions that I don't want in my food. Margaret reminds me of onions. I don't know why, but she does remind me of onions. I'm not trying to be shady, but that's the truth. But I love Dolores. I just love her. But, she was saying that her husband got disbarred and she was really upset with Frank. And I just love her and Frank's relationship. I think that for them to be, husband or ex-husband, ex-wife, they really do get along, and that's how it should be. You shouldn't have a problem with your ex-husband or ex-boyfriend, but I guess it depends on how you end things. But he cheated on her, and they still are cool. Like, he lives with Dolores. Like, she has a really good spirit to her. And I think that if everyone else got fired, if her and Teresa stayed on the show, they could carry the show out. They could carry the show out definitely with New Housewives. And bring back Jacqueline. I like Jacqueline. I did like her. I thought that Jacqueline was cool too. But if everyone else gets fired, Teresa and Dolores can definitely carry the show out. But yeah, I really do like Dolores. And then Danielle. So let me talk about Danielle. Like, I know that people want Danielle back as full-time. And you know what? I'm on the fence with it. But this is what I see right through Danielle, honestly, through the TV. I don't know her personally, obviously. But I see right through her. She's only friends with Teresa to get airtime. Like, come on, that's the truth. Like, I think that Danielle, honestly, she doesn't have any friends. Okay, so Danielle got married, okay? Her only bridesmaids were Melissa, Teresa, and Margaret. Like, those are your only bridesmaids in your wedding. Where are your friends? I don't think Danielle has friends. I think that she just is just friends with Teresa and the rest of the girls to just be back on the show, right? And I'm surprised she isn't a friend of the show. I'm surprised she's not a housewife just because she got married this season. And I thought that was one of their, that was going to be like a big storyline. And that's the reason why they all went to Jamaica or wherever they went for her wedding. And considering half the cast is in her wedding, I really thought that she would be a full-time housewife. But yeah, it's so obvious that she's only friends with Teresa to be a part of the show. She brought up Dolores's husband being disbarred from the court of law because he was doing some illegal stuff. He was taking money from his clients and stuff like that. So he got fired from being a lawyer, or he got, you know, disbarred. Is that the word? Disbarred? Despaired? Whatever. But yeah, so she was bringing that up, and Dolores was like telling Teresa, I don't trust her. Melissa had a birthday party. The birthday party was, I guess, fun. They threw cake. This episode was really good. I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to the new seasons. We didn't really get to know the two new girls right here. Jennifer and the other one who looks like she had an aneurysm. I shouldn't have said that. But she does. The other one looks like she just like is retarded. But we got to see them in like Melissa's birthday party, but we didn't get to know them. Like, oh no, we got to know the one. She was married and she got married overseas. Or maybe, I don't know what I'm talking about. So next week we'll probably get to see more of the two new housewives. But I'm here for it. I give the first episode a 4 out of 5 stars. It was a good episode. It kept me intrigued. I just don't want to see Margaret having sex anymore in the shower. I just want to get that eliminated out of my mind. Like, Margaret, if you're watching, don't do that in the future. Ever again. Ever again. Ever again. So yeah, that's my thought on the first episode. Looking forward to seeing the rest of the season. Hopefully it keeps me interested. Hopefully it's not like last season. Hopefully we get more than 13 episodes. Hopefully we get like 18 episodes or at least 22, like the other Housewives show. Bravo, don't do my girls wrong. Don't do my Jersey wrong now, Bravo. All right? Okay. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. Please subscribe to my page if you haven't already. And while you're at it, look at my page and check out my other videos. Comment and leave your opinion on whether you agree or disagree with me. I look forward to talking to you all again. Bye guys.